Think you're ready to travel? I thought I was too, until I missed flights, show up the ground terminal, and packed all the ground things. I spent way too much time in airport, figuring things out the hard way. Little mistake can turn a trip into a mess really quick. So in this video, I'm sharing travel tips I learned over the years, practical stuff that actually makes traveling easier. Whether it is your first trip or your 10th, these tips will help you to stay calm, organized, and ready for anything. Let's make sure your trip goes smoothly, start to finish. Welcome back, guys.
Hey guys, welcome. So today I'm gonna tell you some advice that you should consider when you are traveling. So let's start.
Yeah, guys, I know. This sounds obvious, but believe me, it's still worth to say. Because entry rules can change, visa requirements, vaccinations, even passport validity. Sometimes they update last minute, and if you don't double check, it can ruin your trip before it even starts. So always check the official website of the country you are visiting. Look at the visa requirements, how long you can stay, if you need to apply in advance, and whether you need a proof of return ticket or booking. And also check if you will need a proof of return ticket or hotel booking. Some places are super easy, visa on arrival or not visa at all, but others you might need to fill out forms, upload documents, and wait days or even weeks for approval. Don't forget health stuff. Some countries still require vaccine like yellow fever or even COVID related documents. So for example, in my case, I want to go to Korea, and it's supposed that Ecuadorians not need a visa. But after COVID, Korea asked for a e-visa. I didn't know that, and I have all booking. But hopefully the e-visa was really easy to get, and in a few hours I get the e-visa. So yes, it might seem like common sense, but take 5 minutes to check. And even better, screenshot or print your confirmations, because sometimes border agents want to see a proof.
Book your flight and hotel hostel with time, because if you want to save some money, you have to do it on time. And yeah, check the policies of each airline. Consider the backpack, the weight, all the things you can bring with you. Read that so you can avoid stress or you can avoid any problem on the contrary, and you have to pay more. Also, sometimes your plans can change. So my recommendation is to pay a little more, but you can change like your hostel or your flight. You can cancel or things like that. I know it's a little bit expensive, but for example, in my case, my plan was to go into Brisbane, but was the cyclone, and yeah, hopefully I paid a little more and I can save more money because the flights were cancelled and I have to cancel my hostel and I get it back my money. So consider also that.
And also, let your bank know you are traveling. Some cards get blocked abroad if they detect suspicious activity. Also consider get yourself a travel-friendly card, like Revolut, Wise, or something similar. Why? Because using regular debit or credit card abroad can lead to some nasty surprise. Most banks charge foreign transaction fees, bad exchange rates, or even block your card for suspicious activity, when you are literally just buying lunch in another country. With cards like Revolut or Wise, you can pay directly in the local currency, at much better exchange rate, and without those extra fees. You can also withdraw cash from ATMs, track your spending in real time, and freeze your card instantly from the app. I started using this a few years ago, and honestly, it made everything easier. No more overpriced currency exchange fees, no more stressing about surprise charges when I get home, so before you travel, set one up. It takes just a few minutes, and it could save you a lot of money and frustration along the way.
That you have to pack smart. My recommendation is always check the policies of the airplanes, always check the restriction in each country, and yeah, read about that, and yeah, pack like only the things you need. And for example, you always can carry like a small backpack, and my recommendation is to pack like a small change of clothes in case they lose your backpack, because sometimes they lose and you don't want to have clothes so you can change. So yeah, here is like a safe. Also, I recommend you to buy AirTags or things like that. In my case, I use AirTags. I have like in my passport, in my wallet, because you never know. I hear a lot of friends that they lost their passport or their wallet, so it's really important. And be really organized. For example, put your battery, your laptop in the backpack and are ready to take it off when you go to security. So just consider that in the security spot they're gonna make you things, all the things, so don't bring a lot of things. I also have this that allows me to put my passport, my charger, like a small thing that I always need to carry it with me. And yeah, it's more easy that I just take this off and pass security. Just put it there and pass security. Okay, so you already got your ticket, you already have your backpack ready. My other recommendation is like do the check-in online, because you can download your border pass on your phone. If you want, you can print also if something's happening with your phone, but the good thing that you have your boarding pass on your phone is if there any change, for example, in the gates where you have to go, in your phone they're gonna give a notification. So yeah, I recommend you to do that, and yeah, with that you're gonna save time, and yeah, because sometimes it's really crowded. So yeah, stay organized. It's important that you keep all the things you need really close to you. I recommend you to put it here, because in the rush you probably lost something, so just have the things you need, like your passport, your boarding ticket, and yeah, small things, you know. Keep all organized, know where you put everything. I recommend you to wear like a jacket or pants with a lot of pockets, so you can keep everything in every place, you know. Be on time. Come here on time, maybe 2 hours before your flight if it is a domestic flight, and 3 hours if it's international flights, because sometimes they can be really crowded, or maybe you forget something, or sometimes happen. So yeah, I recommend you to be like on time, probably 3 hours or 4 hours before your flight. So yeah. Okay, so the other point is dress comfortable. You always have to think that you're gonna spend a lot of time on the airport, so it doesn't matter the weather of the city you are. You have to dress like thinking that you're gonna spend a lot of time in the airport, and sometimes they put aircon a lot. So if you are in a hot weather and you're just like with shorts, probably in the airplane they're gonna put a lot of aircon and you're gonna feel like cold. So my recommendation is dress like thinking that you're gonna be in the airport. Also, like I was telling you, things with a lot of pockets, maybe a jacket that you can take off easily if it is too hot, or put it on if it's too cold. And yeah, comfortable shoes if it's a long flight. And if it's a long flight, you also have to consider to buy these pillows that are really good. I fly like for a long time without this, and I have a really pain on my neck, and then I buy it, and yeah, it was really nice. I can sleep really comfortable, and yeah, I really recommend you to do that. Another important point here is bring with you some entertainment and snacks, because you never know how many hours you're gonna spend in the airport. It sometimes happens, so don't forget, download some music, download some TV shows, some movie, so you can enjoy it. Yeah, download, because not all the airports have Wi-Fi, so yeah, consider that. In some airports they give you free Wi-Fi for 1 hour, they charge you for Wi-Fi, their Wi-Fi is not good enough, so it depends on the airport. So yeah, consider download music and movies. And also, like if you are in the plane, you can watch your own movies or listen to your own music. And yeah, bring with you snacks, because in a lot of airports the food is gonna be more expensive, so bring with you snacks. And yeah, don't forget to be hydrated, because you don't know how many hours you're gonna spend. But don't bring bottles with you, because on the security they don't gonna allow you. You have to buy it later, or you can have like an empty bottle, and in a lot of airports you have a free spot where you can put it water. So yeah guys, also if you are one of the persons that get dizzy, don't forget bring with you the pills that you have to take, because sometimes you will probably don't find on the airport, or you need a prescription. So yeah, do also that so you can enjoy the flight. Okay guys, that's all. If you know any other advice, just tell me in the comments. What a short video while I was waiting.
And talking about waiting, I'm gonna leave you here my experience in Istanbul, when Turkish Airlines gave me a free tour in that amazing city. So if you are interested in that, you can check my video right here. See you there.